Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium. And as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, Fields. His first throw is an interception. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking the ball.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, easy, route.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
24.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 24 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Tootin headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He rolls to his right. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and will bring up 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
On red. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 30 left.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. Green 19, Matter. Johnson.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hey, chair. Here we go, Scott. Three. Right.
First down throw for Fields. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down, Jets.
58, you see that?
Here's Hall running his own read. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Fields on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
24.
Hand off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Hey, 11, again. Hey, circle, hot.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, East, here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hey. Center. Here we go.
2nd down give to Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have... that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
8. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Hey, Ken, here we go, son. Right.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Justin Matabike making that stop.
Yeah, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ken, go.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd and 2. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
There's some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's brought down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pull that in front further, 13-zip. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the set.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. That.
They go play action. Lawrence escapes the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
24.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. On target to Musgrave. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. On the give, it's Tootin. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a pickup of 13. Leads to 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, run. Hey, Phil.
Lawrence throwing here. Here comes the screen for ETN. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On the ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Jupiter. Hey, 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 hey.
Tootin with it. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Done. Big 13 heavy. 11.
Tootin again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. Cam Little to try the extra point. Kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Field. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Jets bump the lead up to 13 points.
Jaguars 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Hey, tomato, tomato. Set.
Play.
Sink right.
Get in the end zone, fellas. Rolling, fellas.
Go.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, son. Go. Let's go. Sink right open. Here we go, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hauled in by Musgrave. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So first down from the 41.
Go. Hey, lion. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a one-score game before halftime. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6.
Jaguars 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go, son. Green nice pick.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Rip.
They'll run it here with 2. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets throw the lead coming out of time. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets bump the lead up to 13 points.
Jaguars 14. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
13, Luke. Whoop.
On play action now, Lawrence. And his caught, it's Travis Hunter. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, run! Hey, so good.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And having gained up about a handful there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Easy, route.
Back to throw, here's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Shoots away from one. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Lisa 24. Hey.
1st and goal, here's Tootin. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Finds his running back. This is Bayshore Tootin. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hey, go! Son! 11, Agate. Hey, kill!
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6.
27. Jaguars 21. to kick off for the Jaguars.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Play action, Fields. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap, a get to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58. Behind.
Fields looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. Again, he's got room. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. He takes a hop and the ball comes out. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot.
Here we go.
Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets go up by 12. Breece Hall with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
13, loop. Go. Easy. 11. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And there's a sign of life in the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
23. Hey, Ginger. Go. Let's go. Take right open. 11. Silver.
Now Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, I'm going.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
Lion. Silver.
Tootin headed left. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach.
Ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, it's a hike. Here we go,
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with the open man downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, son. 58, did you hear that? Tonight.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. They did it. He made the interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Jaguars have some new life in the floor. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Red on the red. Hey, I'm gun.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, Lion. Focus, right? 13, Lou.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Big strike here to Moore. He has this down to the 34. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Inside give here for Tootin. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Handoff to Tootin. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set now. First and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Silver.
On the ground, Tootin. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Hey,
Here's a play action. Lawrence. He's got it downfield near the edge. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
think right. Silver.
On the give, it's Tootin. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Go, go. Hey, go, go.
Looking to throw. Brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash.
4-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that will make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Start.
Fields out of the gun. Buying some time right. The coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go.
The motion to receiver left.
58. Right.
Back to throw it. Headed out right. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jets holding on to a field goal lead. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Sokos. 11. Check. Stay right. Here we go, son.
He'll look to throw it. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Grab 23.
Now it's Tootin. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Red on red. Turn. This one's hot. Hot.
Tootin with it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Back to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Now look underneath here for Etienne. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. That return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
First throw of overtime. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fields to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, running between the tackles. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
Punt team on the field. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. On play action now, Lawrence. That's complete to Musgrave. They get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Great job. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
On third down, here's Tootin. He dodged the tackle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 3. It's
The Jaguars into punt formation. And this needs to be a good one. Takes it in at the 26. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Nelson, green 19, that's not. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Right.
Now to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, and he nearly had the interception, but he couldn't reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed. But still, 4th down coming up.
You know, that is such a bummer because those are the moments you live for defensively. Those are all the reps you do in practice to get to that moment when the ball's in your hand to make that interception. You can't get it done. Now he's got to flush it and go make another play.
A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And we're going to keep playing on in OT.
They sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about it being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
All right, let's go. 30 left.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Cut out left. By man, he's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive.